It's been a while. So I have heard somewhere that Hollow Knight's charm system was partially based off the badge system in Paper Mario. If you know me, which you don't, then you would know that I really like Paper Mario. But that got me thinking about the charms, and specifically, what are the best charms in Hollow Knight? I mean, there are over 40 of these things, surely one of them is bound to disappoint. First up, the most overpowered charm in the entire game. This allows you to see your location on the map. Yep, a standard feature in most Metroidvania games, and it costs a whole charm notch to do so. You know, I'm starting to see why Hollow Knight did not win Game of the Year. The charm that encourages laziness. What a revolutionary concept. For the low price of one notch, Geo will now automatically fly towards you. Or you could just go and pick up the Geo yourself. What's the point of this? This charm will give you more invulnerability time when you get hit. It's probably useful, like maybe in, I don't know, Radiant fights or something. Honestly, just spend your charm notches somewhere else. This is not worth it. You get more soul when attacking. It's one of the first charms you'll find, and I guess it's alright. I'd rather just use WEAVERSONG and GRUB song. Stronger spells. Pretty simple. I'd probably use this more if I weren't healing constantly. Plus, who needs stronger spells when you have minions? This is the exact same thing as Soul Catcher, but it takes more soul and costs 2 more notches. You can dash faster. You can run faster. Finally, a charm that rewards the player for being terrible. You get soul whenever you get hit. And just like that, you are more useful than Soul Eater. Congratulations, GRUB song. Your reward for finding all of the grubs is the Grubberfly's Elegy. You should beam at full health. It's basically a Zelda reference. Is the reference worth finding 46 grubs for? Not really, but it's fun. For 3 notches, all I can say is, great charm, don't use it. These are charms you can buy from Mr. Lake Eater over here. They give you more health, strength, and geo. The only downside is that they do break upon death, but luckily there's a workaround. For the very low price of, oh Jesus Christ, you can turn those bootleg charms into real charms. How lovely. I like to upgrade Unbreakable Strength and let the other 2 rot. This will let you use spells with less soul. This can be very useful if you also equip Shaman Stone. However, there is actually another method to conserving soul. I call this method not using spells. I'm gonna be honest, I have never actually used these charms. You can attack much faster with this equipped. People seem to really love this charm. Personally, I think it's just okay. Let me ask you this. Quick Slash may be great, but is it better than playing Wii Sports Resort? Yeah, I thought so. If this were a tier list, this charm would go straight into the garbage, alongside every other charm. Increases weapon range. This is just a worse mark of pride. Increases weapon range. This is just a better long nail. Fun fact, this can be the first charm you get in the game. Whenever you're at 1 mask, your strength increases. It's basically the ability you get on your starter Pokemon. This might be useful, but I'm too busy healing to ever get the effect. Oops. Yet another charm that rewards the player for being terrible. Thorns sprout out of your body whenever you get hit. If you're going to use this, then I also recommend equipping Baldur's Shell. Oh shit, it's the charm named after the Norse god Baldur, my favorite. Baldur's Shell creates a protective shell around you while healing. If you get hit, the shell will protect you from taking more damage. I am currently halfway through the script. It's very long and I feel like going off topic. Let's talk about Baldur. Baldur is a god in Norse mythology. It is said that he was so pretty and bright that light shines from him. Wait, that sounds very familiar. Baldur was basically a celebrity in Norse mythology. He had his own show named Everyone Loves Baldur, and you probably know him under a different name, Jesus Christ. And Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, was very jealous and or bored. So he decides to kill him. You know, as you did back then. and then Loki was tied to a rock. At the end, what was this video about? This turns your vengeful spirit into a shotgun, basically. It's alright, I prefer the range of the basic spell, but it is pretty powerful. Plus, it's fun to use when you have Defender's Crest on. You are surrounded by an odor that will damage enemies. Very useful against lost kin, actually. It also just really enhances whatever scene you're in. Just absolutely wonderful. Speaking as someone who actually really likes to use the minion charms, why do you exist? This charm eats your soul to summon hatchlings. You have no control over this, they are very weak, and it costs 2 notches. Genuinely a terrible charm. You can heal faster, which sounds really nice. Won't stop you from getting hit though. You heal 2 masks instead of 1, which sounds really nice actually. But you take longer to heal, so it's pretty much useless actually. And sure, you can equip Quick Focus to remedy that, but you've now used up 7 notches. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the worst charms in the game. Lifeblood Heart adds 2 Lifeblood masks whenever you sit at a bench. That's it, literally just 2 masks. You can equip Fragile Heart to get the same effect, and that has the benefit of healing those 2 masks back. I know that charm can break, but that's why you upgrade it. Okay, so Lifeblood Heart may suck, but surely this charm won't disappoint, right? Guess what? It's the same thing. For 3 notches, you now get 4 masks. It's probably the best charm of the Lifeblood trilogy, but that doesn't mean it's good. Replaces all of your masks with Lifeblood ones. Wonderful, a charm that prevents you from healing at all. It's pretty useful when getting the Lifeblood core. That's it, moving on. HIVEBLOOD automatically restores a mask after a short period of time. If it didn't cost 4 notches, maybe I'd use it more. Alas, that's not the case. Use it in the White Palace and maybe in boss fights. Whenever you heal, a spore cloud surrounds you and damages enemies. I actually kinda like this one since it basically gives you another method for attacking enemies, but to be frank, you're not using it for that. You're using it to talk to Mr. Mushroom, and that's it. Your dash can be used as an attack. It's pretty basic, but it's also really useful in bosses. That's it. I honestly have nothing to say on it. It's fine. It's okay. It works, I guess. Shape of Un. Shape of Un. Shape of Who Gives a Crap lets you move around when healing. This is probably more useful than Quick Focus, but I keep forgetting about it. How unfortunate. With this charm, you can charge up your nail arts faster. For just 1 notch, it's actually really nice. If you're one of the 7 people who actually remembers the nail arts, this is probably really good. Not me, though. So here we are, the definition of perfection. WEAVERSONG gives you 3 small weavers that damages enemies. On its own, it blows, but if you just so happen to have Sprint Master and GRUB Song equipped, they'll move faster and collect soul. That is incredible. Fuck you, Soul Eater. My spiders do a better job than you ever will. Piece of fucking shit. I'm gonna be honest, these charm interactions are literally the only reason I like WEAVERSONG. Dream Wielder lets you swing the Dream Nail faster, and I think it collects more soul when attacking enemies, I'm not sure. Either way, I'm sticking to my weavers, thank you very much. A shield circles around the user and protects them against basically nothing. You have almost no control over it. You can spin it around faster if you heal. Cool. Cost 3 notches, don't even bother. The final minion charm. This summons Grimchild, who will shoot fireballs at enemies. He has a few forms, depending on how far you're into the Grim Troop. Before you ask, no, you cannot put him up for adoption. If you happen to be one of the lucky few who have defeated Nightmare King Grim, congratulations, you now have a kind of mediocre charm. But, you know, it could be worse. It could be like Glowing Womb. Wait, what? Alright, last charm. This one costs 5 whole notches to equip. Sounds pretty bad, but with it equipped, you will slowly gain soul over time. Isn't that great? And you keep it for like 5 minutes, and then it's replaced by a charm that literally does nothing. Fuck this charm. So, in conclusion, you shouldn't use charms. They all suck and are only holding you back. As for my top 5, they would be WEAVERSONG, Grimchild, Grubberfly's Elegy, Voidheart, and L Emblem.